been taken and will be up to that retake right now. Flowsick jumping and very aggressive up on the ledge, passes that Molotov. He's about to push the smoke as well. He comes flying through. And we're really going for the heroics right there. Does get shut down, but still leaves Team Liquid in an all right spot in a 4-on-3 with the bomb having been planted for them. All right, Hayes going to start to make his offensive up. Yeah, he will grab one on the A ramp. 2 people, though, at long. And Fugly still on the catwalk. Coming in, shooting both those guys down in the back. Now it's just Hayes. He's got to make that play to try to move out. But in a 1-on-3, there's no chance.
Really explosive pistol round from Liquid. As they got the long control, they worked out where the CTs were. Dropped some really nice smokes onto the short as well. And when they made it the way onto the bomb site, got good entry frags. We saw Flozik doing that crazy bunny hop move through the smoke as well. Had he got a couple of kills there, could have been even more fun. But it was kind of locked down. But ultimately, very smooth round from Team Liquid. Got the bomb down as well. And you can see they're actually learning a little bit of a lesson, getting 3 rifles, 2 SMGs. The SMGs act as a scout in this sort of situation. They can gather the information as to what the CTs are doing. And it's good to know that CLG actually haven't forced this one. They've gone for a USP buy, but they've stacked long. And this means Liquid will be running straight into the stack. Yeah,
and straight into the stack, it looks like maybe CT is learning their lesson. We've seen so many force buys from CTs and Ts today, and they actually go for a full-on save.
Hold on.
Yeah, Nitro exploding out here. He's got a 4K on the round now.
Crazy.
Looking
that was
like
so good.
Yeah, maybe with the first kill coming in that the stack might have accomplished a bit more, but Nitro says, no, you're not getting anything here. And he might be hungry for the ace.
4 little one-taps as he comes out. It looked like there was some contention there, and there may have been a chance for CLG to actually get some frags, but he just shut them right down. Look at the HP on Liquid as well. There was quite a good chance for them to actually go down, but he stepped up to the plate. 4 kills for Nitro, and Tarek's could be the last man. He's going to be in B tunnels here. Not really sure what the plan is. Maybe trying to get 1 exit kill and keep the gun, but ultimately this one is over for him. Now he means business. You know it means, that's like he's taking off his shirt ready for a fight, right? Taking the silencer off. He's ready.
Let's be real. Tarek's pregame is just eating some cereal. And that's all he needs to do. Also, if taking the silencer off the silenced M4 is playing the guitar, you're aware of this?
Oh, no.
No? Oh, it looks like you're playing a guitar when you start unscrewing the thing.
Sure.
So taking it off the USB, is it like playing a ukulele or something?
That's good. I haven't ever thought about it before.
All right, so saving again. This time they'll maybe upgrade those pistols, have some flashes, maybe some pop flash aggression here from the CTs, get a couple more casualties on the board for some rifle rebuys. But playing it safe money-wise.
Very safe. You normally see a lot of teams get scouts at this stage at least, or 1 scout, just to contend middle and trying to get some information. But being very disciplined, taking some flashbangs, some PT-50s this time, but ultimately he is a full save.
Molotov coming out.
That's gonna hurt.
Eric, it finally does spread, so he does have to move right into the open. Elige will find him. Players flying in through the doors, through the window. Nitro does find one. Elige still holding back. No one's actually crossed. Now finally Elige getting across. Pulls out that Glock. Dren with the P90 frag. And JDM to go down also from Fugly. Everyone's staying alive. And near Team Ace, only Flowsick not getting a kill there. But with all those saves, we can only assume CLG wants the op on their CT side.
Dual op setup, if anything, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, no JDM going for a single one. So this is great position for Liquid. We saw this last map. They can keep the P90s, they can keep the Galil, start farming some money here. And I have no idea how they will approach this one. Like, they can either go for very, very fast, they can kind of traditionally take the map, get the control, choose an area to go for. It looks like they're trying to get some long control pretty early on. Flowsick is actually going to challenge here. He's doing quite a lot of damage. Wow. Does take down JDM there. He's the AWPer as well. That's such a fantastic frag to get when you've got a Galil.
With the Galil.
Fantastic work, and that's going to be devastating. Now that opens up so much for Team Liquid. They can get out there. The P90 on a Dren is going to be there, and if he can keep 2 players along, if he can give the intel that he's got 2 players there, the bomb has gone down as well. This is great. Adren has got such great positioning. Oh, that Molotov down. He takes one down.
Wow, that's very nice work there. They doubled up on Pit. Adren still able to grab one of them. Now Team Liquid coming into the first rifle. The op didn't even get a chance to fire. Maybe it did shoot through the smoke, but
I don't think it did. It was just nothing. He just stood behind it, just getting wrecked by Galil.
Bullets from that Galil on the wall over there. Sinks. Now in the 1v3, and sees the blood on the wall, and then he knows whose blood is that? Oh, it's mine.
JDM having a bad day in the office there. Just before he's safe, threw a little smoke there and gets wrecked by Galil. 35 bullets of hell being rained towards him there. And that's a very convincing round for Liquid. You can see there, they picked up the AKs now. Adren will be picking up an AWP as well. A full eco for CLG. And this is the horrible situation. They really didn't want to get in. This is the point they wanted to get some momentum going. But I think, again, wise decision. Get the full eco going. Don't force and ensure you can get back into this one. Don't just ruin your economy.
What a grenade. Almost like kind of the one that we saw on Train earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't hit all 4 of them, but still pretty powerful. Flowsick will fall, but most of CLG already dead here. 3-on-2. Actually, maybe some hope with that CZ from Cutler, but also traded out. Now it's just Tarek all alone. So from Team Liquid, my takeaway so far from the first couple rounds is they really like their long control. Most teams, almost every team in every region will just post up with the early mid control to go either A through the catwalk.
Well, the counter for that is you just don't even play long. You allow them to take it. You have the AWP onto A, and then you just lock them down. Like as long as you have the short control on top of that, 2 guys playing short or onto A bomb site, kind of is the only way you can lock it down. Tarek does pick up a frag and makes it a 2-1 situation, but Nitro will take him down, and that is 5 rounds in a row. Very clean sweep so far for Liquid, and they really have shown up in these last 2 maps.
Yeah, maybe they just...
This is what I'm talking about. So dual up setup, this is clever. This is where you can lock it down. You can play 1 guy in B, right? With an AWP, he can anchor that bomb site completely, and then you can have 2 options here. You play 2 guys on short, you play 2 guys on middle. Depending on what the terrorists are doing, normally the standard thing to do is play 2 rifles in middle, and it allows them to control any sort of B splits here. But something's going on here. JDM going for some aggressive play, and Fugly going for the long control yet again, but not to find anything. Lige running out middle, gets shut down by Tarek.
Yeah, I saw that player in CT. He's like, oh, I'll take this shot, but no, Tarek was there with that other op. However, terrorists have got their way out onto this site. They're a man down, kind of controlling B, though. Adren will take a shot. Hayes drops the bomb. As a result of it, 4-on-2 now, and it looks like CLG can finally get themselves on the board. The bomb is still going to go down in that default position. Actually, no, behind the box a little bit. So finding the plant will be hard to hold here. Looking at flash, enough flashes for CLG to wait out these smokes and take this together. Also JDM with a kit. Tarek hits the shot from the flank, coming in those halls, and Adren will go down.
A very random round for Liquid there. I think they were getting a little bit too comfortable, just running out in random positions, going out middle with no real plan what was going on, and getting shut down pretty quickly as well. So this dual orb setup, so far so good for CLG. 5-1, it's not the end of the world. Like a lot of teams do favour the CT side, right? They can get a lot of momentum here as long as they find a strong footing on the map. This dual up setup is one of my favourite ones. I think it works very effectively. You can move the little fragging unit you have of the 3 rifles around the map and kind of predict where the T's are going to go. Tarek now going towards long area, and we know they favour it. They have great smoke going down there, blocks the vision from the AWP. That's going to force him to go back onto the site now. And will he have time to actually get there? It's going to be quite close. Yeah,
gosh, I was scared for him.
Yeah, me too.
Jumping up in that box. I was like, oh, I think it was going to get shot, but no, they didn't quite go out for it. And you had mentioned earlier the CT setup. I would like to see the op where it is now for Tarek and the 2 players with rifles on the catwalk. And we do actually see Sanks up on the catwalk. And
well, this is what I said before. This is how you lock it down. The long takes get taken. Now all of a sudden they don't really have that much map control. They've got 1 area of the map. Unless you get short with that, it's kind of useless.
So the 5 AK's Cutler going for that pop flash. Fugly does open things up. He was too slow with the pop flash. It happened just a little bit earlier. Now Flowsick finding the player on cat. He's going to pop flash out. He knows they got the advantage. And he just finds the op posted up, flanking the opper. Hayes there to get some revenge and scoop up the op for the save. Let's look at the money on the T side. Did they send out the hunting party here?
They don't need to, really. To be fair, they know he's got the AWP. Maybe it is worth it. But could we have a look at the money?
Yeah, sorry, I was too fast, I guess.
So that CT definitely needs to save it. Terrorists definitely afford to hunt him down here. They're going for it. They work out where he is now. He takes down Nitro. 2v1 now. They've got 2 more chances to try and get him. Oh, and there it is. Fugly. Nice little headshot there through the door. That's going to reset the economy after winning 1 round and then losing the subsequent one after that. You're only given $1,400, and you can see that in the economy of the CTs now. They somehow have a little bit more than I anticipated. So 2 players on like $1,500, $1,800. But the wise thing here to do is just get another eco out the way and look to play the long game. And that is no pun intended.
Well, they're going towards long as 4. There's the pun. Adren going out by himself. Once again, that smoke always going down, and a pretty safe way to get yourself out there. Still could get naded, I suppose, running through, maybe spammed. And whenever I play, I still get off through that, guaranteed. But it's been working out for Liquid, that's for sure. And they've stormed into the B. There was 1 player there. It was Tarek, and he has gone down. And Adren watching this flank very, very carefully. He's going to find Sinks. Sees the shoulder first, hits the headshot. And does he hear? No, Cutler's actually walking around. Can maybe find... Adren's very, very low, but starting to fall back through T-spawn. So I think Cutler's dead.
You should get this kill quite easily.
Or not Cutler, sorry. Adren is dead. And out towards middle, we have Hayes still trying to fight. Does take down someone with the USB. Another dink coming in, but Fugly brings it home. Cutler with an AK can do a bit more damage. They already did force a couple rebuys from Liquid, so this will be nice. But that flash, that was lights out.
So he managed to pick up a couple of frags, but essentially that was a throwaway round. They were seeing whatever they could get. Managed to pick up a cheeky one in T-spawn, and then a silent USP kill in middle. But this is where it gets interesting. This is the point of no return, really. If CLG lose a couple more rounds at this stage of the game, they're going to be taken out of the equation. They have managed to force a buy here. You can see there's not a lot to speak of in terms of they've got one glass cannon AWP, a FAMAS with no head armor, an M4 with no head armor, no real utility to speak of. They've always one incendiary, a couple of smokes, but they haven't got HE grenades. There's just the bare essentials here to kind of attack the map.
Elige, entry fragger, bomb carrier. Nice combo. He gets lucky that it doesn't fall to CT spawn. That's really the danger there. And it looks like this defense for CLG is working out very well. JDM finding 2. And now there's that quickly. 30 seconds into the round, it's only Flosic set up here in a 1v5, now 1v4 as he gets that frag. If he finds Sanks next, can find another frag probably easily. Let's see, Hayes looks like he wants to run into him. Flash coming in, forces Flosic to turn, and he turns back. It's some damage in there, but Hayes will find him in the end. And that was a quality round from CLG.
Yeah, that was a really nice hold. Again, it looked like to me Liquid playing a little bit more of a puck setup there, just running up in positions one by one. There wasn't any real set mentality or a goal, it seemed like. We saw Elige just running up onto short there. It was kind of weird. He was by himself and just going for a frag. It's taken down. Very simple shot, essentially, for JDM on there from car to short. He had the bomb as well, I think he said, yeah. So he just ran up by himself, lost the bomb on short, and that was kind of the end of the round, really. Although Liquid are winning quite nicely, I think they do need to slow it down a little bit and need to work out what's going on and then approach the bomb sites like that.
Yeah, no reason to get overconfident. Maybe throw away some rounds. Like even with the 2 they have, maybe they did. They did kind of play quite aggressive, kind of throwing strats out the window. So Fugly this time not moving in towards long. That means 3 initial players there for CLG. They will deposit Sanks into the pit and they'll back off to what we see on almost every team CT map. You got the opper here from car to short, and you know Cutler in this position either in CT or on the A ramp, and that's working out. But do we have Elise trying to fake like a mid to B? They've put this smoke so that he can try to get into CT. Now he'll smoke CT himself and just walk through it. But JDM, he is on the case. He knows what was going down, and Elise, his mind games get shut down as his mind was just hit with an op bullet. JDM now hitting that shot. A little harder when they're further back there towards those wicker baskets, but the A hold very strong. Cutler sprays down 2. And where is our last man? Fugly is there he is. Up on the catwalk. Trying to come out again into that op, into the crosshairs. Gets shot through the ledge, I think. Yeah, JDM coming in on the assist. Hayes to finish it.
Really strange rounds from Liquid. I haven't been too impressed with them.